All right, welcome back. Episode 126. I am your host, Alex Boyajian. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all.
Happy New
Year. This is coming out January 1st, so good morning. I hope you all are hungover. I expect Leighton to be hungover on January 1st. But big episode today. We have the Hall of Fame, the 2024 class of the Chaotically Intolerant Hall of Fame being announced, or the nominees. That's the first thing. We're also moving to 2 episodes a week because I don't know, I can do more stuff now with some changes in my schedule. So we're going to be moving to 2 episodes a week. I think we're going to do Thursdays starting this week. Thursday morning at 7 o'clock. We're gonna that's episode 2 for the week. So Leighton, do we want to announce the Hall of Fame nominees, or do we want to wait till the end of the show?
Let's do them now. Why not?
Do them now? All right. So the first repeat nominee. This is the second year on the ballot. Armin Boyajian, nominee. I think we're going to announce the winners like next week or something. I got to try and get everyone to vote who's in the Hall of Fame.
Do the nominees have a certain category they were nominated for, or is it just in general?
Just in general. I'll have an actual list of why they were nominated on the ballot for all the voters.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Only people in the Hall of Fame can vote them in, so we don't have a stupid committee like baseball does. Second repeat, Tyler Cook, producer of Summer Smash.
Let him cook.
Clap it up for Tyler. Let him cook. All right. I don't think we've ever actually seen his face in any content, so we're going to have to get him on if he gets voted in. Number 3, you recognize this name, Michael Seth. He's done a ton of the football stuff, so clap it up for Michael. Congrats, Michael, nominee. Number 4, Curtis Brown from the Curtis Podcast Network. Again, done a ton of football stuff, so clap it up for him. Let's go. Number 5, Michael Scarlett, champion of the 2023 Chaotically Intolerant Classic. I'm expecting him to be back next year as well, so congrats to him. Clap it up. Yep.
Hey-yo.
And then finally, the 6th and final nominee, Ryan Hogue, Mr. Irrelevant for the Vikings in 2003, I think. Came on the show. Great guy. So clap it up. That's the 2004 class, or no, not 2004. Class of 2024 Hall of Fame nominees. So thank you to everybody. And we got all that bullshit out of the way. That's the not fun bullshit. Maybe it's fun to some people. I don't know.
That's crazy. You got back-to-back years of NFL superstars coming in.
I know, right? We're moving up in the world. On the wheel. Check the description for On the Wheel. And if you want me to spin the wheel right now, just hit that subscribe button. We're gonna wait here awkwardly, waiting for you guys to do it.
Do it.
Do it right now. Right now. Hit that button. Hit that subscribe button right now. Right now. No, down there, lady. Down there. Wait, I think it's in this corner over here. Right over here. Somewhere over here. Yeah. No, not there. Point the direction I'm pointing.
I'm literally pointing right at your finger.
The other way. There you go. Okay, now we're going to spin. Okay. Let's see. Whoops. We actually haven't done numbers in a while as well. Oh my God. Ultimate try not to laugh challenge. This is more of an ultimate try to laugh challenge.
Yeah, for the next several minutes, this is going to be some bad podcasting. So make sure you're on our YouTube watching this. I'm gonna do
the filter it by views. Yeah, view count. We're gonna get the most popular one. 185 million views. No, those are actual people. Let's see. This one's 11 minutes. Fuck that.
We could do half of it.
There's an 1:18:34 long try not to laugh challenge. I guess we'll do this one. This is going to be really hard to watch. Just bad content all around.
So yeah,
okay.
I'm excited.
Ready? We're going to do probably about 5 minutes of this, and then we'll move on.
Gotcha.
That's the first one. We're in for a long video.
That's
long
crazy.
5 minutes.
All right. I don't think you're supposed to aim it at the white.
He needs to get into the shower thing. Moment.
Is this really what people think is funny?
Oh my god!
At least it's a boy. Why would you do that with two people?
Show.
The 1,000-yard stare.
I come home and I pet my dog. You see, petting your dog is one of the most
I do
relaxing
like that
things
dog.
you
That
can
dog's kind of
possibly
funny.
do. Okay, we're done.
Just wanted to say happy birthday, and I hope you have the best New York City birthday ever. My, what a year it's been. This time last year, you Who not the food. I'm okay. Have a great time at Coco tonight. God darn it. I just done my hair and makeup. Ugh. Love you so much. Happy birthday.
Doing your
At least she was
makeup.
dumping him out.
Oh! Oh my gosh. I peed in my pants. Are you cooking dinner?
Are you okay? Oh,
Not the Saturn.
oh!
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, because I'm going to try to talk without...
Oh!
You wanted to scratch his butt? No, not like that, Sophia.
Ew.
Oh my Jesus, y'all, this is what I have to deal with. Like, how did I just get that on film?
Dang, over his freaking face. What the? He got that dog in it.
Oh! No! No!
That's a win right there.
I don't like that. Okay, that was okay. A lot can go wrong with those types of fails.
And this is what happens when you leave your car overnight under the heron's nest.
I think that's enough. We'll watch this last one. Well, that
I guess
I wasn't shocked. I wasn't shocked. Not the funniest. The fact that that has 130 million views is insane. I bet in the moment those were funny, but
I think it's fail army because like those fail videos aren't funny to me to begin with. So
again, probably in the moment, I bet if you were there, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
But that was just kind of sad, to be honest.
L content, L video.
That wasn't L video.
We do not tolerate that.
We don't. Yeah, we don't tolerate that shit. I should have looked up like the Vine ones because those are really those aren't even fails. Those are just cringe. Real hard to look at stuff. Okay. Wait. What's that one? Name a man. Leighton, name a man.
Donald Trump.
Joe Flacco was the first man that came to mind. Especially Donald Trump's video where he says, "I think Joe Flacco is an elite quarterback." I think that just further pushed the Joe Flacco. I don't even want to talk about Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco is actually on the wheel, so I don't want to talk about Joe Flacco. So I want to steal his thunder. Perfect. We'll Wacko Flacco time.
You don't
Joe Flacco's elite. We don't tolerate people who say Joe Flacco isn't elite. He's elite. I can bring up some of the stats from Joe Flacco's games, basically off the couch. He's literally coming off the couch. He was just like a stay-at-home dad, doing his thing, picking people up from soccer games and shit. He's had one game where he was under 300 yards. That was his first game in Cleveland against the Rams. After that, he's gone 311, 374, 368, and 309. He hasn't had a game under 2 touchdown passes. He's 4-1 as a starter off the couch. Plus, the Jets are a hilariously bad organization. I'm really getting Jets fatigue, I think. The Rodgers thing, I'm just getting sick and tired of the Jets. I'm sick and tired of hearing about them. I'm sick and tired of hearing about Rodgers. Huh?
Next year is their year.
Every year is. Every year is their year.
Yeah, but this time it's different. You got this young team. You've got Aaron Rodgers at the forefront. Even Zach Wilson had, fine guys, I guess I'll win for you. I'm excited for what the team's going to look like next year. I had high hopes for them this year, which they did disappoint, sure, but that was solely because of one injury.
I'm also sick and tired of hearing about Zach Wilson. He's just got to get out of New York. I really do think that the Jets organization as a whole ruins anybody that gets involved with them. Like, think of a quarterback. Their last good quarterback was Joe Namath, and he even kind of sucked. Like, look at his stats. He threw more interceptions than touchdown passes in his career. He had a losing record as a starter in his career. He's mid. Joe Namath, their like big messiah quarterback is mid, basically. I don't want to hear shit about the Jets lately. And Aaron Rodgers, attention whore.
That's my 4th team, though. Don't disrespect.
Hey, hold on. It dances, but hold on. The Bucks are your first team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I thought there was someone else before the Jets.
I don't think so.
The Jaguars. Weren't the Jaguars your team? The 4th team?
Oh, well, that's more of if I'm watching a game and it's a Florida team versus anyone else, I'll root for the Florida team. Represent my state. Plus,
what about this weekend?
Who's playing?
A Florida team versus the Ravens. This is quite the conundrum for you.
That is. Because it's not like my loyalties. I'd root for the Ravens over the Dolphins, right?
Just for Justin Tucker?
That, yeah.
That's it? That's all?
Well, I also feel like the Ravens have been a good team, on paper or whatever, but they just haven't had their blow-up season. And so I feel like this is finally it.
Because, they won the Super Bowl 10 years ago with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco's going to knock him out of the playoffs. It's going to be hilarious, too, when they do that.
No.
Joe Flacco is the ultimate curse breaker. This team is anti-Cleveland Browns. They win games they shouldn't be winning. The Browns normally lose games they should have won. Joe Flacco is literally he's from the Ravens, who tormented the Browns for years. That Ravens team, they used to be the Browns in the 90s, and they got moved from Cleveland to Baltimore in the late 90s. So he's literally going to go into Baltimore and beat the Ravens. It's going to happen.
We'll see.
It's going to be awesome.
Then I'll be a Browns fan.
I'm even a Browns fan at this point. Joe Flacco, watching Joe's the only likable player, in my opinion, on the Browns. Maybe in David Njoku, too. And Njoku's pretty likable. Myles Garrett beat Mason Rudolph over the head with a fucking helmet on the field a few years ago. So I don't know how likable he is, but I'm rooting for Joe. Joe Flacco is having a complete career revival. Although I think Baker Mayfield should win Comeback Player of the Year. I think he should.
He should win.
I mean, Joe's played 5 games. Let's not be crazy here. He's played 5 games, and he's played elite. He's been elite. but he's played 5 games
Mm-hmm.
so far with the Browns. Like, let's not be crazy here. Let's not say that he's supposed to win comeback player of the year. Baker Mayfield has literally led this Bucs team to a playoff spot, to a division title.
I've heard, does comeback player of the year have to be coming off of an injury? Because I've heard that before.
No, it can be injury. It's kind of like whoever had like a breakout season after previously being good. So like it can be really anything. I think I'm not 100% sure.
Geno Smith, I don't think he came off of an injury or anything. He was just a backup quarterback his whole career, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Hold on. Award. I guess let's see who, because they got to have like a specific thing. Who was the first one? A kicker won it for the Baltimore Colts, Jim Martin, in 1963. Let's go, Jim. Yeah. He was the first one, along with Paul Lowe, for the Chargers in 63. It was a comeback player of the year. Oh, that was the AP. I don't think there's any. Yeah, it just says number of awards that are given to NFL player who overcomes adversity to return to remarkable performance. That's the specific. It can be severe injury or simply poor performance. Yeah, Baker was written off. Baker was literally he nobody thought he was going to ever win a game again. Mm-hmm. Like nobody thought he would ever do anything again. And he's
even
coming
in. Players were like, play Kyle Trask. Baker's trash.
Yeah. Kyle Trash, you mean?
Yeah, the former Gator.
Don't talk about Gators like that. Kyle.
You conclude. Oh, you're back for me.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Could possibly win the national championship that year. So before the shoe throw. But congrats to Joe Flacco. He has my vote. He has a chaotically intolerant vote of comeback player of the year. Let's see. Leighton's choice. Back-to-back weeks for Leighton's choice.
Okay. Something just did bother me, but then I forgot what it was. It was something we kind of already just talked about. What did we talk about? What was we went through Hall of Fame nominees. Then failed.
2 episodes per week now. Let's see. Joe Flacco. Name a man. Let's see. I think I have it written down actually.
Okay, can I dare say Jeffrey Epstein's list? Just I don't tolerate that. Because that's bad. That's bad stuff.
That is bad. The people on that list did some bad things probably. That is a fair thing. That's fair.
I mean, I don't know I know somewhat about it. I know some of the names.
Are they ever actually going to release it, or are they just going to keep talking about releasing it?
Even if they, well, first of all, we already know a bunch of people that were on there just from, doing basic research. But then also, it won't matter if that list does get released. No one's really going to care. And yeah, life goes on.
Yeah, it still says the list of Jeffrey Epstein's associates named in lawsuit must be unsealed. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about a lot of things, I guess. Like a lot of crazy shit that happens in the news that people think is crazy important. Life goes on. They're probably not going to get in trouble, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty fair.
It's just like it's a small percentage of the population that actually cares about this, and nothing's ever going to come of it.
Yeah. Unless that's what I say. That's what I say to a lot of the climate protesters that just stand on like the street and block traffic. Like, you're going to piss off like everyday people, or you're going to get the everyday people against you. Like, go. Like, I saw somebody, they went to like an event for like an oil CEO or something, and they protested there. I was like, that's the place to protest. I think that's pretty fair. You don't want to get the everyday Joe against you. That's not the goal. And the truckers blocking because they're like fighting for AI or something, and they're blocking the highway. But you're blocking everyday people from traveling. That's all you're doing. It doesn't do anything for us. Guess what? It pisses me off more. When I'm stuck in traffic on I-75, guess who I'm pissed off at? Everyone but me.
Yeah. We Chaotically Intolerant does not tolerate blocking traffic for protesting.
Yeah, we don't tolerate that. Don't block traffic, dude. I
Sit
got
on the
bitches
side of the
today.
highway with the signs.
And if anything, when you're idling like that, or you're going at slower speeds, you're actually burning more gas.
Yeah.
Right? That's true. I mean, your miles per gallon is worse, so you're burning more gas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, stand on the side of the highway with your sign, and maybe as I'm flying by at 100 miles per hour, I might see it.
Just go to the oil places. Go to their houses, like the CEOs. Those are the people you want. I'm sure you can find their address. Everybody's address is online now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's do another spin. Wait, this way. People are texting me, bro. Okay. We'll do Christmas review. Christmas review. Leighton, what was a gift? I don't want to say what was a gift you didn't tolerate. Let's just do your favorite gift.
My favorite gift. Probably this right here. My Mike Evans.
Oh, sick. So
That's
based.
right. I'm a real Bucks fan. I'm not bandwagon. This is the
So
only jersey
based.
I have. Big win for the most
I only have one
underrated,
real Colts jersey because they're expensive.
most underrated wide receiver in NFL history.
Somebody,
just
the
does
NFL did.
everything
The
he
NFL
can.
did like a top 10 players in free agency,
Mhm.
and they did not include Mike Evans,
Well,
which is
He's
crazy.
not in
Like,
free agency.
no, but he's an eligible free agent at the end of the year. He's going to go to free agency at the end of the year, and they didn't put him in as a top 10 free agent.
That's crazy.
Which
The Bucks better pay him. I mean, there's no way that he leaves.
the Bucks are going to go into a rebuild because I think
Why?
Mike Evans.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
No.
Our team is almost the same Super Bowl winning team from a couple of years ago. We're just missing TB.
The TB12 is like the biggest.
We're missing
piece.
TB12, and we've got dog water head coach or coaching staff. Heck, you got Baker Mayfield out here. Perfect game. 81st time it's ever happened. We got Mike Evans over here doing his usual plus 1,000-yard pat receiving, and somehow we can barely get a winning record. To me, that says it's not on the players.
I mean, your secondary is trash.
You're trash.
They're not good. You guys stop the run really well, but your secondary is garbo.
Well, you'd hope with a defensive-minded head coach that our defense would be stellar, but
But they're not.
Exactly.
They're not. My Christmas gift. Well, my dad still does the gifts from Santa, and I'm 21 years old. So
what do you mean your dad does that?
He still gives. Well, Santa still comes. Santa still comes to my house.
Well,
he doesn't stop. Any Santa
no man,
denier,
woman, or child goes without Christmas presents.
Any Santa denier out there, can you explain how the presents just magically end up under your tree every Christmas morning?
The parents' theory makes no sense because the parents are asleep at night as well.
Yeah, bedtime's like 9:00. Parents go to sleep too. They know Santa's coming. How can you deny Santa? Like that's the evidence is just overwhelming in favor of Santa. You're a moron if you think not. But anyway, Santa came to my house, but my dad didn't get me anything for Christmas. Literally not a thing.
Wow.
Santa gave me $200 in cash, which was pretty cool. So thanks, Santa.
Nice. Santa's elves are printing money up there.
I think the $200 cash was my favorite gift.
Dang.
I got some nice cologne. Apparently you did too. It's like the Christmas of grow the fuck up, I guess, from our parents.
Well, I've always wanted cologne, and I've never had it in my life. So I've just been smelling
what cologne did you get?
Giorgio Armani Code, I think. I don't know. I
got Tom Ford fucking fabulous for Christmas. So pretty sick. My mom looked at me because I have a Ralph Lauren cologne that I use every day. And then I have a Superman cologne. What? I have a Superman cologne that I use for for going out at nice places. And my mom was like, "You can't use that to go out for nice places." I was like, "Mom, you don't know what you're talking about. The Superman cologne is elite." Then she was like, "No, I got to get you some cologne." So this cologne I'm going to use for business outings. Anytime I got to do some business, I'm going to use the nice cologne. But the Superman cologne stays for nice outings. Nobody knows about the Superman cologne. I mean, now everyone does. They don't even make the Superman cologne anymore. That's why I use it so rarely.
So is the bottle like decorated as Superman or something?
Yeah, absolutely. I can grab it.
Is it like Superman ice cream where it's actually just vanilla?
It says like Eau de Parfum or something on it. It's like the most basic cologne you could buy. Hold on.
Smelling like Superman. It's the smell of kryptonite.
No, it's Eau de Toilet. That's what it's called.
That's weird.
I imagine it's what Superman smells like in real life, so it's pretty
The
goated.
toilet?
The toilet, yeah. The toilet. What about a gift you gave?
The only gifts I really gave this year were to Dakota.
Dang, you didn't get your parents anything?
Yeah. Well, like my siblings and I like go all in on like a gift to my mom. So I guess
Oh my god!
portion of
Breaking news! Breaking news! Hold on, I gotta find. Is there a newscast? Wait.
Breaking news.
Breaking news! Breaking news! On this, whatever the fuck this music is. Wait, can you hear that?
I do.
Okay. Wait. Chris Sale has been traded to the Atlanta Braves for infield Vaughn Grissom.
Wow, that's crazy.
What the fuck? I mean, Leighton doesn't care because he's not a baseball fan, but
yeah.
fuck, man, that's tough. That hurts. Chris, I mean, I figured they were gonna do it. I figured it had to happen at some point. Chris Sale's contract is just way too much. He's too injury prone. I get it, but I don't. You know, it hurts to see him go. But he may never even play again. So, but fuck, man, that hurts, man. Jesus Christ, that hurts. I got a friend texting me, Caleb, one of the writers. He's a Red Sox fan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sucks. Okay, well, what'd you get your mom for Christmas?
A blender so she can make me dinner, and a trifle bowl. It's called. It's for like layered salads, and you can see all around it. I guess.
Oh yeah. Nice. Me and Sam went in on a new poker table for my dad, which was pretty sick, but it was too small, so I just sold it today on Facebook Marketplace. I'm making moves. I'm a businessman. And then I got my mom. Oh, I got my mom a little ceramic mixing bowl for her KitchenAid mixer.
Gotcha.
And then she wanted like a little thing for her bed so she can like put her computer on it, like a little desk thing so she can do that. And then Sam, I got her like an old book, like a first edition book. I don't remember. What else did I get her? Oh, I got her a crock pot. She wanted a crock pot. So she's making like buffalo chicken dip very often now.
Nice.
Which, it's a gift for me. I mean, it's more of a gift for me.
Yeah.
But thank you, honey, if you're listening. Thank you for my gift. I mean, that's pretty much my gift. I just making the woman cook. What do you expect?
Here's all the ingredients for a cake. Enjoy your gift.
I got her a chore. That's what I got her for Christmas. I got her a chore. That's all I got. No, and Sam got me a soda stream. That was the big one. That was the favorite.
Oh yeah.
One. Goated. I've had soda way too much already this week. It's not good. It's not. I mean, it's a great gift, but it's not good for my health. She's trying to kill me so she can get all the riches from this show. All the money in the future. Name a woman, Leighton. Another woman.
Hillary Clinton.
No, you got to do a different one. You got to do a different one.
Nicole Kidman. That name is in my head, I guess.
Tom Cruise's ex-wife, I think. If I'm correct.
I don't even know what she looks like.
They at least dated for a while. I know that. Mine, Sydney Sweeney. First one that came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why.
I think I know why.
Don't know how. But it just did.
Alex did not pass the vibe check.
I think that is passing the vibe check. I guess bonk to me, right?
Yeah. Hey, can I say Grisabella next time?
She's a woman. I'd say she's a woman. Okay, Immaculate Grid. I think we'll end the show on this one. All right. Rachel McAdams and Cillian Murphy.
Are they in Oppenheimer together? I don't even know what Cillian Murphy's in, except Oppenheimer.
He's in, I think he's in Batman Begins, right? Is he in Batman Begins? Wait, hold on. I'll do this one, Batman Begins. This one we'll do Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rachel McAdams. You know, I really should know all this stuff. Oh, you know what Rachel McAdams was? I think was she the lady car in Cars?
I have no idea.
You know
Sally seems like she kind of had a manly voice. Stickers.
She was a hoe, wasn't she?
Stickers. Yeah, she had a tramp stamp.
Yeah. Bateman, Jason Bateman, 1990 to 2010. There's like a million of these. It's the best one though.
I can't think of movies he's in right now. I just keep thinking of
He's in The Change Up with Ryan Reynolds. I think that was. I want to say that was in between 1990 and 2010. He was in the second Teen Wolf, but I don't know if that was in the 90s or the 80s.
I feel like I've never seen a Jason Bateman movie.
Oh, hold on. I know the one-word title. He was in Air. Yep. Owen Wilson. Let's skip. Let's go down to Owen Wilson. Well,
he did Zoolander for
Zoolander. Oh, for the one-word title?
Yeah. I don't know when it was released.
That's good. Released from 1990 to 2010. He was in. Did you ever see the Fockers movies? Like Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers. No.
I watch good movies.
They're good movies. The first two are good. This third one is okay because there's kids involved and kids suck. 1990 to 2010.
When did Blades of Glory come out?
Owen Wilson was in Blades of Glory? He wasn't in Blades of Glory.
Or no. No, I'm thinking of the other blonde hair guy. That's not Owen Wilson.
Oh, that's John Heder. Napoleon.
Yeah.
There's like so many movies Owen Wilson was in that time too.
Midnight in Paris is one, but I think that came out prior to 2010. I could be wrong though. Oh, wait, doesn't that have Rachel McAdams in it?
Midnight in Paris.
I think that's. I think that's their. Come on, big brain Leighton.
Let's go.
That's right. I contributed. Let's go.
Owen Wilson, 1990 to 2010. I'm gonna say Meet the Parents. That's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. Yes.
Let's go.
4.6%, dude. Let's fucking go. What was Bateman in from 1990 to 2010? Because like a lot of his bigger movies were in like just after 2010. Dude, we're so close.
Well, wasn't Jason Bateman in a movie called Game Night recently?
That was after 2010. That was like 2018.
Yeah, but who was his wife?
Oh, with her? Yeah. 90. Oh, I guess they did another one together at some point.
Man, maybe I know all the Rachel McAdams movies.
Well, know she was in The Notebook. But I don't think Cillian Murphy was in that. Unless he had like a side part or something.
Rachel McAdams was also in.
She was in a movie with Gosling, right?
Probably.
No, and it wasn't the Notebook. I think she did another movie with Gosling. There's somebody out there listening to this just screaming.
There's a movie with Rachel McAdams and some English people, and I feel like that's got to be the one. Cillian Murphy might have like a small role in it. I can't remember what it's called.
Her and some English people. Was she in the remake of like Little Women?
I have no idea. But it's a movie about this guy who like has the ability to time travel, so he keeps going back in time to.
Oh, the time traveler's wife?
No, no. He keeps going back in time like short distances to like make dates better with her. But it's not Cillian Murphy's not the main character, but it's like supposed to be based in like Europe. It's probably not right anyway. It's called like After something. What else? What else?
I'm just trying to I'm trying to think of a Bateman one. All right, I gotta reset. I gotta reset my brain. Jason Bateman movies. I'm pretty sure The Change Up was in, or The Switch. It's like borderline though. Do I guess it? Should I just guess it? Can't think of anything else.
Might as well. I don't know what we'd do for the other one either.
Boom.
That's huge.
Dude, I'm so goated. Let's go.
Rachel McAdams and Cillian Murphy. Were they in Oppenheimer together? Do you know?
No, I don't think so. I could, unless she had a very small part in it, but. What else is
I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna just. Maybe he had a very small part in The Notebook. No. Show results. Let's see. They were top 23.9% of players.
They were in one movie called Red Eye.
Yeah. Dude, what is it with red fucking us over? Anything with red in it. Remember last week? Damn it. Fuck. That sucks. What are the other ones? Bateman was in he was in Dodgeball. I forgot about that. Yeah, he was the announcer in Dodgeball. Okay. Well, I guess we should do numbers as well. We haven't done numbers.
That was pretty good. We got 8 out of 9 on that one. And I thought we weren't going to get like anything.
Yeah. Did we?
Wasn't
the top choice?
Yeah, wasn't the top title one-word title?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. We're doing numbers. Okay. I got to pause it again.
I feel like last time I was on, we did it.
No, we didn't. It's been 4 episodes. I can't believe it. 23. We're really bad at this. I think we need a real wheel just for the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
One day I want to have a comically large wheel. Something that's like The Price is Right type of wheel.
Mm-hmm. In our magic studio.
Yeah.
We'll just cover the walls in wheels. Chaotically wheels.
Chaotically wheeled.
The
what is your number?
Let's go with the probability that the Buccaneers win the Super Bowl. So 99.
For all of them?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. First spin. $64. Angel had 62.
Nice one, Angel.
That was the closest that we've ever gotten. 64. I was going to shit myself if he got that number. 40. Is that 50? 50. Right down the middle, 50. Next
It's
one's for
always
episode
in those middle numbers.
I know. Give us a little variety. Whoa. Could have come back around, but no. 6. 6 is
Here we go.
125, and today's number.
99, 99, 99.
29. Motherfucker, dude. So close. 19. 19. That's it. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, and watch the whole episode. We'll be back on Thursday. Not Leighton. Leighton won't be back on Thursday, but Chaotically Intolerant will be back on Thursday. Full NFL Week 17 review, and then we'll kind of preview Week 18, biggest week of the season.
Bucks have a huge week this season. We got to beat the Saints to clinch our division.
Yep, big game for the Bucks. Big game for the Colts. Week 18, really, versus Houston. I might be at that game, so we might record from Indy, possibly, maybe. Still not sure. But again, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, the whole thing, and we will see you next week.
Bye-bye.